Next on the tee from Aurora, Illinois is Jedrick Camilla.
Yo, 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 welcome back to another tournament video with the TheFrizzGod, round 3, Forsyth Open. We're back at the Forsyth Park. Starting hole 5. Got lead card action. We are second place, 2 strokes behind the leader. And we had a little mishap. We threw it a little too high, hit some trees. So we didn't go out of bounds, which is this road or this walking path. We just got to go over the creek, which is casual. We got the gnome in hand, just a little skippy. And yeah, this grass hasn't been too skippy, but I think just this kind of area is pretty skippy. We can see kind of a lot of the dirt, but got a little par putt coming in. Start us off even for the round. Going on the next hole, hole 6, par 3, 197, the shortest hole on the course. This one's a must get, especially at this division. Like, unless you're short in it, you gotta get this. Yeah, kind of short it, still kind of uphill, but a lot better than the first day, where I kind of hit these trees. I think power-wise, the first day was good. Just the width wasn't the best, but the width was good. Power was okay. Good putt though. Hit kind of middle to high chains. 1 under for the round. Down 4 under for the tournament. Hole 7, par 3. 363. We're making the adjustment. We're throwing my nuke, which is like a stability higher than that Atmos Hurricane I threw for our first round. Pretty much same amount of hyzer, and this one just stays on hyzer the whole entire time. And it looked like it was kind of good, but it's still kind of uphill, so it doesn't get there all the way. We're left with about a 45-foot putt. And yeah, I'll just say that the nerves were really high. I think just knowing that I was kind of in contention of the wind was kind of big. But yeah, Boulder left was the closest out of the group and kind of didn't really capitalize, which wasn't the worst thing, but would have been a good get. Kind of set the tone. Good confidence booster going to the next 2 holes where I'm kind of not too confident on. But yeah, saving the par. We're not bogeying it like on the first round. But hole 8, par 3, 242. And I think at this point I'm 1 stroke behind now, and I just turfed this guy. I liked the throw, just didn't really work out. I think honestly, looking back at it now, I think it's just a straight hyzer. It's not really a flexy guy for me. I just gotta throw straight hyzer, not make it any complicated, but just a jump putt. And honestly, not the best jump putt. Left myself with about a 25-foot putt for the par, which is not what you want, especially if you're just laying up, not even trying to go for it. But we gotta lock in. We're gonna make the correction from the last putt. But yeah, another par, and the nerves are still kind of there. Just really trying to capitalize on some of the mistakes the leaders are making. But yeah, hole 9, par 3, 289. Making the same. We're making that adjustment, throwing the hex instead of the pace. Just a disc up. The height wasn't there, and that's kind of the big thing that I think this round was the height wasn't there. First hole, height wasn't there. Last hole, height wasn't there off the tee. So, and then this one was high. So, kind of just dialing the height, and I kind of knew that, and I did forget to record the tap in, but it's a tap in. But hole 10, par 3, 402. Got the crank, another adjustment, and I just missed my line. I need to either go higher or go lower below that tree, and I think I wanted it wider. But yeah, we're out in the open, which is not the worst, but yeah, surf upshot. I think I should have gone a little faster, especially since it was just kind of downhill. I just needed the distance, but yeah, we are about another 40 feet out. Got a good look at it. And we get a good look. We hit left side. All the card mates thought it was good, but just gonna tap in my bogey back down to even for the round. And yeah, like honestly, kind of giving some strokes up. Hole 11, par 3, 208. This one was a bad throw. I just threw offline, and I was not really happy with it. And I think that kind of started this downhill progression for me. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, like honestly, the mental was terrible this round. And I think it was just due to kind of just focusing too much on the win, which I think just like thinking about it a little too much was kind of not the best, and just kind of focusing on my own game. So I think that's kind of where it came from. But yeah, hole 12, par 3, 314, just wide hyzer, and we dunked the tree in front of it. And yeah, like if it was literally off a foot left, it would have been good. But yeah, we got another 25 footer, a little closer than the first round. We just got to get this. I think everyone's pretty much up for their par, and I get the putt, and we're good to go. We're 2 down on this hole. Been loving this hole. This hole gave me troubles the last couple of years, so good to get it. But we're back on the 13th hole, par 4, 517, and yeah, we got the Atmos Hurricane, and give this a good pump, bro. Just put it on some Annie, let it drift off, and this was a pump, man. I think this was about, I want to say like pushing 400, maybe a little less, but shout out my boy Eric, Eric Bush, bro. He threw it in for the eagle, and yeah, so congrats to him. That was kind of cool to see. The guys on my cards were just crazy, bro. They were throwing in, making big putts, so I felt like I had some coming. But yeah, this was a terrible upshot. And looking at it now, I should have just went hyzer or even an Annie forehand. I just wanted the reach out for the forehand, so that's why I went there. Went MD5, thinking it was gonna fade out and get a little closer, but we just go straight. So I'm out like 35 feet from my eagle or my birdie putt. Couldn't even say the right thing. And top, we were dead center on line, just topped it, and we still kind of got a decent comebacker, especially with the wind coming up. And I don't know, like when I was editing this, if you've been like paying attention to my feet, I have not been doing much with my back foot on my putt. So keep an eye on that. I think that might be a lot of the issues I'm having. But hole 14, par 3, 288, just pulled it inside, and we're under the big tree. Really frustrating. I think that one really set me off, especially this one. Just an easy approach shot, and I just I turf it. You could just see just the frustration, like, and I think that's just, I just wanted it a little too much, and I think I let that kind of dictate my game. So just something you kind of learn on. But top basket again for my par save. But we're just gonna kind of get our be in the camera. Get our bogey and move on to hole 11. The 11th hole we're playing, hole 15, which is par 3, 453, and there was a heady. Based off the wind reads I got, it didn't seem like it was gonna affect it too much, and it did. At least maybe just kind of threw mine a little harder, but mine just went out way left. And again, the upshots have not been good, and you can just kind of tell I'm not having a good round. But yeah, honestly, not the worst approach, but you would want to put it a little closer than this. Yeah, looking at it now, it's not that far of a putt. I've made these putts before, early in the round, so. And I think I rushed it just a little, And if this doesn't sum up my round, like, I just don't know. I don't know. That was a terrible sped out. I should have stuck for my boy Mikey. But yeah, like I just think it's kind of, watching it now, I think it's funny leaving this in, but in the moment this is absolutely terrible for me. So I just thought it was funny that I just bounced the putter on my head. Another bogey on hole 15. Hole 16 though, par 4. 82. Atmos Hurricane back in the hand. Same play as I did yesterday, or on Friday. Just wide hyzer, just get past all these trees, and I think I pumped it. I think just the last hole just really got to me, so we got such a good throw. We are almost through the gap of trees. We got about an 80, I think 90 footer, and that wasn't really a run. That was more just a layup, but yeah. So I tap and birdie back to even par. I think at this point, like, I was moving down to like 5th, 6th place. The hole 17 par 3, 272. Just hit at trees and then just land middle of the fairway. But yeah, so like, even just looking at scores, like, I was like, dang, I'm kind of moving down. So just trying to get something to go, but this approach shot was not gonna get it going. But I did kind of get it up there. Another like 35 footer, and I knew that was low from the get-go. I feel like I kind of know when it's low, especially to just kick my foot up. Like, you can kind of just tell. But another bogey to erase that birdie I got. Back one over. But yeah, hole 18, 276 par 3. Back with that this cap wrap, playing it more wider and also more flatter. Not more flatter, but less hyzer, just to kind of get it further up instead of ending out in this bush stuff. And I end up still being in here, but a little short from where I was Friday. But we got the putt, and that was just a terrible putt. And and you can just tell I'm just like distraught. Like I was just at a loss of word. Like, I feel like that just sums up the round if it doesn't already from the last couple of times I've done it. But yeah, another par on to 18th. Moving on to hole 1. Hole 1, I figured this hole out in practice. I'm gonna say it all the time on play here. It is not 371. That's what you did, or not you. That's what the thing says, the sign and
great kid.
PDJ, but it's like 320. And I wanted to flex that a little more. I hit it too flat and it just hyzered out, and that was, I don't know why I thought it was gonna skip. I knew better, and yeah, I missed my upshot, but I just upshot through the trees, and this is for my bogey putt, and we hit that. So we're back 2 under, or 2 over, 1 under for the tournament. Dude, I did so good on the second round, and we're kind of erasing a lot of the work we're doing. But hole 2, par 3, 253. This one's a must get, I'd say. And again, we kind of short it. We hyzer in front of the tree, but it works out. Still getting some love from the boy Mikey. But yeah, here is the birdie putt though. Look at this. Back to 2 under, 1 over for the round. And I think we're still kind of moving up. I think all the cards are in, so just trying to, I was thinking to myself, if I get these next 2, I can probably at least like still kind of make it pretty good. But again, height on this one, if I was a little lower, that would have been so money, bro. But we still got like, I want to say like a 70-foot. Look, this view tree right in front, in the middle of the screen, it was on my left side, and I didn't want to go super wide hyzer. I had to go kind of more straight at it, and it was just no bueno. I knew it out of the hand. But tapping par, so a lot better than Friday. But yeah, last hole, 244. It's been a fun year again. So I want to say thanks to everyone that can make this happen. Shout out Mello for supporting me, even when I play bad. But yeah, this is actually kind of surprising. I was really close, so I was kind of looking for it. I was coming up short, and you're really taking my time, really just making sure locking in for this one last putt, just be done with the round. And we get it. And yeah, 3 under. We finish tied 4th. Shout out Eric Twiddell. He won it, St. Louis guys. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.